All right, we're gonna go over deadlift real quick. This is one of the best movement that we can do in the gym. So I wanna make sure we're doing it right. It's also the one that we can get hurt on the easiest. So this relates to picking up anything off the ground, a kid, weight, whatever the case is. But we wanna make sure that we approach it the same every time. That way, we just have this certain thing that we go through so we know we're in form, we're in a good position. So I always just go right to the bar, shins to the bar, and we're right within shoulder width. And then we come down to get the bar. So we're gripping right outside. You can go over under grip, so one hand is going to be under, the other over, or both over, whatever works out for you. But we're going to grip that bar, and then we're going to load our hips up. So when we push our butt back, what I mean by loading our hips is that hinging motion, right? So when we're here and we're pushing our hips back, our knees are bending a little bit, but we feel everything tense up in our hamstrings. We're loading our hamstrings, ready to pull, okay? So that's what we're doing when we come down to grip the bar. We're gonna push our hips back, kind of sitting back a little bit, trying to keep our shoulders back. And then when we pull, we're bringing those hips forward, squeezing our glutes, coming right back down, and coming straight up, okay? So when you pull up, you're trying to bring your hips forward. We're not trying to pull up with our hands. We're trying to keep our back nice and straight. Again, our shoulder blades kind of flex. That way when we pull up, we're not rounded out trying to drag that weight up. Okay, so keeping everything as tense as we can, our core, our shoulders back in place, having that external rotation in our feet. But when we are down there, we want to get some bend in our knees. We're just not all the way down here. We're pushing our butt back a little bit, but we do have some bend in our knees before we pull up. That way we're not making this a stiff leg movement.